Happy? Good. With Chris Locke.
Hello and welcome to Happy Good with Chris Locke, me, your host. That's right, how's it going? This is episode 9, I believe. 9, almost 10, can you believe it? I can't wait till episode 10. Hurry up, episode 9. Just kidding, let's sit and relax and enjoy episode 9. Don't you dare sit there thinking, come on, episode 10, come on, where are you? I just lit some incense in my room. I'm sitting in my bed and I'm trying to get the terror, mayhem, panic, anger, cynicism, war out of my head. Sit on your bed and get out of your head. Sit on your bed and get out of your head. That's what I said. That's what I said. You couldn't hear that, but there were so many voices harmonizing with me on that last one. And horns. That's what I said. So picture, that's what I said. And all these horns going like, big soul song, you know. That's what I said. Sit on your bed. Get out of your head. That's what I said. It's a different song now. I don't know. Sometimes I try to sing in this way that sounds like you can hear a bunch of different harmonies and horns in the background, like an old soul song. Anyways, it's hard out there. This world is crushing us. Will we survive? I don't know. Things are painful, but you know what? There's also a lot of stuff on this planet that we forget is happening every day that is not in the news. It's not disease and war and terror and hate and anger and fighting and all this craziness and cynicism and apathy. There's other stuff out there that is happening daily in the world that we don't even notice. Like just the other day, a frog saw a blueberry, went bleh with its tongue, and then spit it back out. Puh. It was like, I thought that was a fly. I actually don't like blueberries. You know, and we don't know about that. Some frog just did that, and we don't even know about that. You know, that to us is like, imagine we saw a knife far away, and then our tongue shot out of our mouths and pulled a knife into our mouth. And we were like, from far away, I thought this was a hot dog. I didn't know about that. Okay, I guess I kind of brought it back into a scary place. No. Let's see. What do you... Please go on twitter.com/happygoodworld and please let me know what you don't like to eat and what you would rather eat. So say you wanted cake, and from far away ham looked like cake, and your tongue shot out of your mouth and brought the ham into your mouth, and you were like, blech, blech, blech. I wanted cake. That tasted like salty pig. I'm sorry if you're a vegan and you're listening and you're just disgusted by all this. But you know what? There's beautiful sunshine that comes through the clear blue skies. There's big blades of grass that blow this way and that in the breeze. Summer is coming. You know, there's squirrels running up trees, chasing each other. There's raccoons coming out. I don't know what country you live in, but Canada's got raccoons. Toronto's where I live in Toronto. Raccoons run this town. All right? Raccoons walk down the sidewalks now with COVID-19 surgical masks on, and they go, I'm not getting sick from you, buddy. Give me that chocolate bar. It's crazy times. Here's the thing, I wonder if this happened, and this probably totally did happen, but I don't know. But in a very war-torn country, when everybody's fighting each other, did someone decide to go on a bicycle ride? You know what? F this. I'm jumping on my bicycle and I'm going down by the river. You know, and while they're riding their bike down by the river, it's like, look out. Just war is going on, but this person's like ting ting, ringing their bell on their bike, being like, I choose to shut off the war for a good hour-long bike ride. I don't care. So let's get out of here. Let's go somewhere. Let's take some deep breaths right now and move on, right? Because this podcast is about taking a dang break, and I need it just as well as anybody else. So let's take a deep breath in right now, and let's, when we're blowing out, when we're exhaling, let's get rid of the criminal time. Let's just get rid of time as a prison that traps us, because we want to be free, timeless, okay? So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it for a sec. Exhale, just a bunch of clocks and time and watches and pendulums and just everything just flying out like a closet, like a poltergeist just blew everything out of an old closet. Just plosh! Get out of my house! Let's take another deep breath in through the nose. Inhale. Hold it. Expand your lungs out. And exhale. Get away from us, space and time. Everything that Stephen Hawking studied, he spent his whole life studying this. We're just going to inhale it one more time and blow it the hell out, and then we're going to be whoever and wherever and whatever and however and whyever we want. Here's the last one, okay? Inhale deeply through the nose. And out. You are in the happy, good relaxation zone. Hi. There's an echo in here. I'm gonna shoot a bow and arrow up into the sky. Wow. Look at it. Go. Imagine you shot an arrow, not in a malicious way. You're not aiming it at anybody. You're not aiming it at an animal. I love all animals, man. If I could be vegan, I would. It's really hard, though. Anyways, imagine you got an arrow just for kicks, for sport. No cruelty attached. And you shot it way up into the sky. And then the arrow just shot so strong. Just so fast and so mighty. Like an ancient, just like who would have shot that? Like Achilles or something shot it. Just like, or what's his name? Ulysses. Is that his name? Yeah. Odysseus. Is that his name? Yeah. You know, the guy from those stuff. Good. All those guys are great archers. All those ancient guys. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm trying to think of the best ancient archer. I can't remember if it's Odysseus or Achilles. Ulysses is the Roman version of Odysseus, I believe. What the heck am I talking about? I ruined it. No, listen. The guy you have a bow and arrow. And you pull it back. And you let it go. Mighty shot. straight towards the sun. And the super sharp tip of the arrow, to your surprise, pierces the sun. And juice comes out in droplets. Not a huge mega waterfall of orange juice, but it's kind of like, almost like orange crush. You're like, what the heck? This is actually pretty good. And then the sun goes, "You're welcome." That'd be pretty nice. Let's try and think of things today as with no preconceived notions of, what they are, what they do. Let's change everything for a bit. The problem with what's going on right now is we're trapped in, boxes of labels, and, we're trapped in just categorize everything and qualify and quantify everything, and everything is statistics and labels, and we are trapped in our own intellectual prison. It's nonsense. We are actually magical creatures that belong to the whole universe, and we waste our time being so, no, this is right, this is wrong, this is how it's supposed to go, this is that. Let's change everything. I don't want to have preconceived notions anymore. They drive me nuts. I hate being attached to some scientist's graph sheet or some law. Like, laws are mostly made up and legislatures passed because it has some sort of monetary benefit to some a-hole that we don't even care about. Some suppressive a-hole that's just trying to keep us all suffering so that they can make a buck and funnel all this money into their family's estate so that their kids can be insane and have pet horses that they yell at. Giddy up, I said. Anyways, I want the world to be, picture that kid, giddy up, Dad. Anyways, the horse won't giddy up. So I want to break the confines of these man-made or humankind-made, but it is mostly man-made, considering that the patriarchy is what has us spiraling into this chaos that we are in now. It's got, let's get out of here. Let's bend it. Let's bend it like Beckham. What is that? Is that a movie? Let's bend it. Let's bend it like, as if we're strong now. We can break out of prison, just like bend the bars, you know what I mean? And step through and be like, oh, I'm free. But once you're free from the prison bars, you're sort of in this, galaxy where everything is made out of jello. And the jello, you can push it with your finger and it wobbles this way and that. And everything is kind of this gelatinous wobble. Welcome to the gelatinous wobble universe, where everything is sound vibrates different ways, and we are not even connected to our bodies. We are sort of just like spirits that float through this gelatinous wibble wobble world. Universe, I should say. It's a big place. And, yes, we can taste the air, and the air tastes like strawberry jello. What do you want? Nothing gets better than that. Tell me it. Meet anybody and tell them nothing's better than it. You know what I mean? Like, you can go to your parents' house for a barbecue, and your dad got like those best burgers ever from Bruno's or some sort of gourmet meat shack that he's married to all the time. Nothing beats the hamburgers from Bruno's, something like that. And next time you go to a barbecue or go to a thing with your parents, and your parents go, do you want this old aged 5-year-old white cheddar cheese to try? Nothing beats it. Go, yeah, nothing beats it. Try living in a whole universe made out of Jell-O and you can just eat the atmosphere and it tastes like strawberry. Then we'll talk. And your parents will be flabbergasted. What has happened to my child? They went to university and came back with quite the attitude. What is this Jell-O universe? It's not for you, square. No, I don't know. Be nice to your parents if they're still around. Some of them are not, you know. Yeah. Wibble wobble this way and that. Wob 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 wob. What a wonderful place. You kind of like liquid yourself, like a liquid spirit that slides through, like you go with the waves of the gelatinous waves of the wibble wobble universe. You go this way and that, you travel around, you see whatever you want. You know how when people make Jell-O molds, I don't know if anyone really does this anymore. They're kind of like an ancient thing. For some reason, I feel like they were big at 1960s dinner parties or something. But one time I found this old, like, cookbook for 1960s dinner parties, and it had these vintage photos of all these weird kind of crazy Jell-O molds in them and like mashed potato castles and just really stupid stuff that I guess people were trying to like jazz up their apartment and have fun. And you know what? I can't even talk about that right now. I would love to have a party right now with Jell-O molds and mashed potato crowns and some sort of weird dip fountain. I miss everybody. But so imagine in this gelatinous wibble wobble world, and you're sliding up and down. You're like basically this sort of like liquid spirit that bends and slides across the different waves of the Jell-O formation and gelatinous sort of, you know, boing shapey of the, and you can see stuff in the gelatinous world like that is sort of like in the mold of different pockets of the Jell-O world, like a trumpet. Like you can actually dig through a sort of lime green Jell-O and you can eat it as you swim through it in this sort of liquid spirit, and you get to a trumpet, and you can blow it and you can just play it. You just play it. You just play your heart out. Just some really crazy, great jazz. You know, some sort of like Miles Davis times 3,000. You know, like imagine Miles Davis was still alive and he was playing music that beckoned alien spacecrafts to our planet. Like I feel he was on that trajectory, but then of course he got too old and passed away, which happens to everybody. But, you know, just, God, could you imagine being like this weird sort of like slippy, slidey ghost spirit in a gelatinous world playing a trumpet that beckons alien spaceships to come and, you know, what? Where are we? You know, and the aliens are just like the music that you're playing on the trumpet sort of like programs them to just come and like, you know, help you and teach you, and you teach them, and you like live together in this spaceship exploring now. You're not even like a human right now. You understand what I'm saying? You're not like, the aliens, they could look like however you want, and the spaceship could look however it wants. That's the thing. We live in this world of like all these cliches. We think don't picture little green men, and don't picture a flying saucer. If you want my help, so let's say we're like this slippy, slidey, sort of like slithery spirit. I like the idea of your mind doing the work and filling in what that looks like for you. To me, it makes me feel like almost like a two-dimensional, flattened, wavy, like paper cutout person that like wobbles and shakes and almost kind of looks like a ruffle potato chip, but in perpetual motion. Like the ruffles keep rippling through you. You know what I mean? And then you're playing a trumpet that is just beyond Miles Davis's like funk and rock fusion phase of the 70s. I don't know if you guys heard Bitches Brew or Live Evil or that era Miles Davis. I'm gonna put that on after this. Anyways, let's see if it holds up. Like I'm a real music critic. Let's see if all this Miles Davis holds up still. But then the alien spaceship, like, it could be way better. So they're taking you away from the gelatinous world right now. And, you got this, like, shivery, like, ruffled chip sort of, like, smooth, silky, slidey body. And you're playing this trumpet like crazy. And the aliens are loving it. And the aliens are kind of, like, almost like, they're like the inside of an orange, you know? They've got these like weird sort of like, they're made out of like fins that they like, these are sort of like fans with like droplets of juice, and they wave them around. I know I might be obsessed with orange juice. Maybe I'm getting sick and I need vitamin C, because I do remember saying orange pop came out of the sun when we shot it with the arrow, and now I'm basically making, so like the aliens kind of look like they're standing there, but they don't look like humans. They look like the inside of an orange after you've peeled it, but also after you've peeled the out, not just the peel, but the outside of the slice of the orange, the piece of the orange. Do you know what I mean? So like I love that kind of weird like teardrop shape of the citrusy, juicy part of the orange. They're kind of like that, just dripping and flopping everywhere and dancing to your music that you make with the trumpet. I can't even do it justice. People who listen to my podcast, you guys know that I am the master of doing perfect sound effects. And I keep getting tempted to try and do this trumpet blast, like this incredible music, but I really don't want to ruin it for you. I want you to hear it in your head. I could give it a shot, but it could be a letdown, so I'm not going to do it. Damn, I know. I wish I'd do it, but I can't do it. Go on twitter.com/happygoodworld and write, man, what does the trumpet sound like? It's gotta be out of this world. It's gotta be magical. Here's the thing. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 things to you guys. 1, I love you. 2, thanks so much for listening to this and checking in. It means so much to me. I can't believe it. It's like, I need this, and if you need this, thank you so much for checking it out. And if you can come with me along on these rides, I really appreciate it. I realized that the podcast is not over, and I started almost like doing this giant elaborate thank you and everything, but no, I'm just going with my feelings. The podcast is not over yet, but I just want to say these things. You got to say how you feel when you feel it, and just live in it. Who cares? We're always so afraid, right? We go, no, I'm not going to express myself. I'm not going to admit that I'm emotional, or I even have an emotional reaction to anything that's happening right now, because emotions are weakness. No. Keep it locked in. Keep it trapped. Keep it in there. Hold a gun to my emotions' head. Don't you dare say a word. No. None of that. That is the symptom of all of the pain in the world right now, is that people are are afraid of being vulnerable with one another, afraid of being open with one another and connecting to each other. We must connect. And so, you know what? I'm talking about, this like alien version of you playing this trumpet for a different type of alien from another universe and connecting in this outside of this gelatinous, weird, wibble wobble world. And you know what? I needed to take a moment to tell you guys that I love you, and I'm really glad you're listening. What the hell else are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna not tell people that you love them and that you appreciate them and that you want the world to be a better place, or you want the world to be a good place even? You want to be together? You want to have a party? You want to have a 1960s themed party with jello molds and like weird Christmas trees drenched in tin foil and tin, what is it? It was like snow things, and just like, put on a record and dance the twist. I don't know what to do with you. The whole world is repressed. Angry men trying to control everything, control each other, trying to have power. They have greed and they want power, and they want their little kids to grow up on a giant estate where they be mean to horses because they don't have fun. They don't know what it's like to go to a playground with a vast variety of all kinds of different fun kids with different personalities that can play and feel joy. You keep your kids secluded on this vast estate that has a security guards guarding the gate. What state your business? My business is I'm a school bus full of all kinds of different kids, and we're looking for kids that feel like they're trapped in hell and they need to have fun. And that's all of us. We are all grown adults that have, repressed the fun kid inside of us that just liked meeting everybody and connecting and getting out and getting loose, in my opinion. I might not even stand by that opinion a minute from now, but this is what I'm talking about. You talk about how you feel in the moment. You're free, baby. You're free to do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Be whoever you want. None of this darkness anymore. No more repression. No more feeling insecure about being vulnerable, about being open. Be exactly who the hell you damn well want to be. Just go out there and swim through the goddamn strawberry jello. Tell your parents that the air tastes like strawberry jello, and then go beat that. What do you got? Tell anybody. Go, yeah? Well, have you ever swam through a giant universe made out of strawberry jello and found a trumpet and played it, and it was better than, it was like peak, it was just a sonic Miles Davis trumpeting that brought aliens near me so I could meet a whole new universe of people? And then I flew with those aliens in their own spaceship. They took me to their own planet. And you know what they did at their own planet? They lavished me with, just kind of products that made me really clean and smell nice, and bathed, and everything was beautiful. It was like a giant ancient Roman sort of bath area where steam was coming out of the bath. Is a steam room now? Anyways, just a lovely, I don't know, maybe I need to go to a spa. Maybe that's what it is. We've been quarantining forever. We can't even go to a spa? Hey, scientists, when can I go to a spa again over here? I need a massage. Anyways. The end of this episode kind of got a little emotional, but I don't care. If you're listening and you can take anything away from this one, please be exactly who you are, who you want to be, and love yourself, and go out there and spread love and love life. These are hard times right now, but we're good people and we mean well, and we need to spread. Don't listen to anybody telling you have to be this way, you have to be that way. You don't have to be shit except for who you want. I don't care. You know, don't listen to anybody. I mean, you know, listen to people. They have a lot to teach you. But I mean, don't let people boss you around. Don't let people push you around. Hey, I don't know. Did I get too intense? Go on twitter.com/happygoodworld and go, that one was too intense. I was relaxing for a bit and then I got uptight. Or not. You know, I appreciate you listening. It means a lot to me. I love it. I'm starting a blog now that's going to be like a written version of the podcast style of just stuff to think about, stuff to help us relax and have fun and laugh. And on the Patreon, we've got the latest interviews up with Brandon Ash Muhammad, and it's awesome. I've actually, you can just go listen to that one now. It's unlocked because we talk about a lot of like race issues and stuff that are like obviously very important in the news right now. And you know, it's still a fun hangout chat with a great comedian. I love Brandon, but also, you know, he's got some insights into some stuff that's happened here in Canada, and I don't know where you're at, but it's always good to listen to a free hour-long chat about some interesting stuff. And I think that's about it that I need to say. But did you guys have fun? Good. I can't hear you. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I don't know. Just tell everyone something nice. Maybe do something nice. Maybe you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to listen to me. That's the good thing about being free on this beautiful planet. So thanks so much. Episode 9 wrapped, done. Go outside, hug a tree, put your face up against its bark, enjoy the beautiful summer, and enjoy a sunny day, and look up at the sky and go, I know you. You're good. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.
This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.